Steele here for Monday morning, March the 11th. And given the time of year, I thought we would do a new betting tips video. And this video is going to be focused, given the time, on the March Madness that is about to begin. Now, what I want you to focus on, first of all, is this upcoming week is obviously conference tournaments. Forget about them as far as March Madness is concerned and the betting part. Bet the tournaments, there are value, and we'll be posting our bets each and every day through these tournaments. However, March Madness is a different beast as we're talking about the upcoming tournaments. There's no carryover of momentum for teams that performed well on these conference tournaments. In fact, some coaches could care less about these tournaments and are focused much more on getting their teams ready for the big dance. March Madness games are held, as we know, on neutral courts, or are they? Think about it. Look for teams that are playing close to home where their supporters can easily get to the games. In addition, look for teams that have a number of players that are from that specific area. They'll have a big fan base and family in attendance, and will have that extra step and motivation as well. Focus on free throw shooting as you are handicapping the games. What free throw shooting is and helps is wins and helps you to cover spreads. So you want to look for teams that have decided advantages in free throw shooting percentage for those end game type of situations where you're extending leads and not getting caught in some type of backdoor cover. Now, in all sports, this applies to, obviously, defense wins championships. So look for underdogs who play great defense going up against flashy offensive teams. The offense is what attracts the public money. It's the defense which will put money into your pocket. Teams that were overvalued or undervalued heading into the tournament tend to stay that way. So don't get caught up in the hype about seedings as we head into the brackets. Where sports bettors are concerned is the point spreads. The public ends up betting March Madness usually after having never followed college basketball through the year or having bet a game. The public, as we know, will gravitate towards favorites and big name schools, and also overs as it relates to the totals. So that to keep in mind when you are searching for value on the individual games. Now, what we should also turn to and look at, as I mentioned, is let's help break down for those of you that get involved with brackets. And so what we'll do here is break that down and help you to put together your brackets. And what a great time we are in as far as March Madness, because it also means that the regular season of baseball is about to begin. Now let's get the obvious statement out of the way first. When filling out your brackets, the most important thing is to pick the eventual champion. Start at the end of your bracket and work backwards. Most brackets and tournaments and pools are weighted towards the Elite 8 and beyond anyway. If you focus too much on the early games and not enough of your teams have survived, when you get to the later rounds where the majority of points are offered, obviously you're going to have no chance. Now, we always talk as well about these smaller schools from weak conferences that make it to the later rounds. However, there are some major upsets that do take place, but keep this in mind. The reality is, over the last 25 years, 80% of the champions have been a number 1 or number 2 seed. Now, also keep in mind, the bigger your pool, the more chances you should take to differentiate yourself from the pack. The smaller the pool, stay conservative as you can be and let your opponents make the mistakes. So as we head into this week of conference tournaments and the precursor, let the madness begin. Now, if you'd like to find out what my official bets are all through the tournament, or for any other day for that matter, you simply have to download my app. The app links to download will be available and are on the homepage of my website. The address is pshltd.com. There you'll find the link to download the Android app and also the Apple app in the iTunes store. In addition, I would highly recommend and encourage you to follow me across social media. Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. My handle is @RickSteele99. This is going to give you all the latest sports betting news in a timely fashion. It will provide you with alerts every time I update the app throughout the day with new picks across all the sports. And also, it will allow you to shoot me any questions that you may have here via email or also through this channel. And I'll get back to you with your sports-related betting questions as quickly as possible. Feel free as well to like and comment on any of my videos here on my channel. However, as usual, most importantly, I hope I am able to provide you with extra tools to help you with your own handicapping and you find that these videos are helpful. And on that note, I would appreciate, and all I ask of you is to simply subscribe to this channel to help and support these videos. I thank you in advance for your support.